Besides taking care of patients, your main goal as a health practice is to get paid. After all, how else would you stay in business? Unfortunately, 1/4 of Americans don't pay their bills on time. This doesn't help you or your patients. The longer it takes for them to pay, the slower it takes for you to get the revenue that's owed to you. And their bills could end up getting sent to collections. So how do you keep this from happening? The ways you collect money from clients will make them more likely to pay, especially on time. Having useful payment methods simplifies things for your patients and eases the process for you. Hi everyone, I'm Matt from eTactics, and today I'm going to share 4 easy ways to collect money from patients. Before we get started though, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the button below. While you're down there, hit that alert bell icon next to it as well, so when we post new helpful content, you get notified. Collecting payments when the patient is still on site is one of the fastest ways to get paid. If you can collect before they leave, you receive revenue much sooner. It's not a popular payment method if they owe a lot of money, but for those who do pay on site, it saves you money and time from needing to send them a bill. Especially if patients have a smaller bill, it's better to offer upfront payments so you don't waste money sending a lower charge. If patients don't owe too much, they'll be much more inclined to pay right away, so they don't need to deal with it later. Only collecting money by mail is a recipe for delayed revenue. You have to wait on statements to print and arrive at a patient's address. Then it relies on the client to open the envelope and pay for it, send it back to you, and get delivered. But mail carriers aren't always reliable either. The longer it takes for mail to arrive, the longer it takes for you to get paid. Instead of completely relying on mailing statements, use an electronic portal. If people have an online option, they're more likely to pay on time. Of all payment methods, an overwhelming majority of people choose to use electronic methods. It takes less time and effort, which is why 80% of people prefer digital options. Automatic billing makes the process easier when it comes to electronic options. It conveniently allows client statements to get paid on the same day of each billing cycle without any effort each time. Once they sign up, their money will get withdrawn from their account when they owe something. This way, if a patient forgot they owed something, they don't need to stress about late fees that affect their credit score. It's hard to keep track of all of our monthly bills already, and adding medical bills on top of all of that makes it much more challenging. But an automatic process keeps everything organized. People who use this functionality don't need to worry about keeping track because the amount that they owe gets withdrawn by each due date. This ensures that your practice gets paid on time. Finally, offering payment plan options encourages clients to pay even if they can't afford their whole bill at once. More than 1/4 of Americans have trouble affording their medical bills. What's even worse is that around 1/3 neglect medical treatment because of financial concerns. But having payment plan options may ease their worries a little bit. If patients know that they can make partial deposits for a service, they'll be more likely to schedule visits and pay what they owe. After all, some revenue is better than none. Getting paid on time benefits both you and the client. It streamlines your revenue and prevents medical bills from going to collections. But 1/4 of people don't pay by the due date. Using easy methods to collect money encourages people to pay their bills. When it requires less effort, they will be less likely to delay paying. So having convenient ways to collect right away or at the same time each month makes things much easier. That way, payments are on time and you receive revenue. If you'd like to learn more about collecting money from patients, reach out to eTactics. And you already made this far into the video, so you might as well like it, share it, and comment below. Well, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to our YouTube channel.